What's up, you guys? Welcome to or back to the Freshman Experience. My name is Lily and I'm a freshman here at DePauw University and I'll be your host. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about dorm living and dining, and in order to do that, I've brought on 3 guests that will help you better understand the dorm living and dining situation here at DePauw. So guys, now I'm here with my guests and they're going to go ahead and introduce themselves to you.
Hi, I'm Deja. I'm from St. Louis.
I'm Paige. I'm also from St. Louis.
I'm Maggie and I'm from Bardstown, Kentucky.
And we're all freshmen here at DePauw and we're going to tell you a little bit about what it's like to live on campus. So we're going to go ahead and do our highlights and lowlights of the week. So I think Deja's going to start us off with her highlights and lowlights.
My low light is that I have 2 midterms this week, and my highlight is that they'll be over this time tomorrow.
I love that. So my low light is that I worked on a paper all day today, and then I have another paper that's due by midnight tonight, so doing that after we film the show. And then my highlight of the week is that tomorrow I get to spend time with my sisters, and I'm super excited about that.
My low light of this week is that I also had a midterm. I had a midterm Wednesday, so that kind of took up the first half of my week studying for that. And then my highlight is that it was snowing today and it was super pretty outside and it was a good day, and it's almost the weekend.
I love that.
Yeah.
My low light for the week also had 2 midterms. They went really well, but no one likes taking tests. My highlight for the week is I get to go home and see my family this weekend and my cute little puppy.
So guys, now we're going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about each residence hall on campus. There are 5, is that right? 5 freshman dorms: Longden, Lucy, Humbert, Hogate, and Bishop Roberts. And those are where all the freshmen live. You don't get to choose where you live, but you preference what type of room you want. You get to pick your roommate if you want to. Basically, we're going to tell you a little bit about what we know about each residence hall. Hogate is interesting. I feel like the first time that you walk in there, the setup's really weird.
It's a maze.
It is a maze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like you never really figure it out if you don't live there.
Yeah.
I was trying to find my friend's room and it was like 20 minutes long before I could find where she lived.
Dang.
Yeah, for sure. It's like there's a girl side and then there's a guy side, and it's set up with suites. So there's like singles in the suite and then there's doubles in the suite. Are there triples?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. I know that the showers, does anyone want to talk about the shower situation in Hogate?
It's not terrible. Definitely could be better. They're not cold. They get really hot.
true.
They get really hot when the toilet flushes.
Aren't there bathtubs too?
There are bathtubs in Hogate.
Yeah.
I've seen someone use the bathtub, like to shave their legs.
Okay.
But still, I don't know.
Weird flex.
I feel like it's really family oriented, just with like the suite style. I feel like there's always people just out in their suites talking more than some of the other residence halls from what I've seen.
And you get really close with your suite mates.
I definitely agree. I know everybody who lives in Hogate really appreciates the suite style, which is something that I feel like I miss out on by not living in Hogate, is that everybody in the suites is really close. And all the suites are close with each other. I feel like all the floors are close with each other.
Yeah. And not so much where I live. Like, we all kind of stay to ourselves, kind of
Yeah.
stay in our room. Like, we don't ever hang out with, like, people in your hallway.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I feel too. Like, everybody on my hallway is nice and stuff, and like at the beginning we kind of hung out with each other, but everybody just kind of does their own thing now, which is totally fine because everybody gets into like their different niches at school. Humbert, they call it Humbert Hotel because it's kind of set up like a hotel. I wouldn't, I personally wouldn't call it a hotel.
I haven't been in Humbert a lot this semester, but like when I go in there, like I smell first semester. I'm like, this feels
That's
like
how I
first
feel when I walk into Hogate.
I'm like, this smells like first semester.
Yeah.
I just remember like the AC being out on the 4th floor.
I remember still going into my friend's room there that they don't have like control of their AC and stuff.
Yeah.
Always like a sauna in there.
That's
and
on my room.
they just have to keep their fans going 24/7. Like
Yeah.
where I live, I
Gosh.
have like control control.
Yeah.
So I can make it really cold or make it really hot if I want.
Yeah.
I definitely would say the rooms are bigger. I think in Humbert,
Yeah.
like going through all the residence halls are definitely the biggest
Mhm.
rooms, I think.
And it's
Yeah.
the most modern residence hall
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was built, I think,
Sure.
in the 80s or the 90s. Okay, moving on to BR. Does anybody know much about BR?
I spent a
I've
lot.
never been in
Their
VR.
rooms are tiny. They're really,
Really?
small.
I've never
They're
been
like
in
half,
BR.
probably half the size of my room.
Okay,
Really?
wow.
And they're split into sides, kind of like Hogate
Mhm.
is, where there's girls and then guys.
Yeah, but it's like
Um,
Humbert in the sense that like it's like a hallway.
Their floors are super close too,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
They
nice.
spend a lot
because
of
they
time
leave their
there.
doors open.
I feel like it definitely just depends on who's on your floor for sure. So what's really cool about BR and Longden is that there's actually a tunnel that connects the two of them. So I've only been in the tunnel once. I actually painted my name in the tunnel, so that was fun.
Never been in the tunnel.
I've been in the tunnel.
I walk
Like,
through
come
the
and
tunnel
paint.
every time I go do laundry.
Oh wait, do you guys share a laundry room then?
We do.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
There's
BR and
not one
Longden
in
share the
Longden?
laundry room.
Is it a big laundry room?
Yeah, there's like 20 washers, or
Oh,
like 10 washers,
what?
10 dryers. Pretty big, but they're usually all filled.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Wow.
My residence hall has 6 washing machines, so if DePauw, you could change that.
I
and
think,
add
yeah.
more.
I
I would
think I
really appreciate
I have
that.
like 6 or 7 too.
Gotta hit it at the right time.
Yep.
Yeah. you
Oh
do.
yeah, it's
Not
like the
Sunday
middle of
night.
the night. Oh, Sunday night
Not
is the
Sunday
worst
night.
time.
Not
But
Sunday
I
night.
I
do
try
it
and do
every
it
time.
midweek. midweek.
Mid
or-
like a
Yeah.
Wednesday night.
This week I'm taking mine home, and Mom's gonna do it
That's
while I'm
so
at home.
good. I started doing my laundry on Tuesday mornings because that's
when no
Yeah,
one's
no
down
when
one's
no
there.
one's
down
down
there.
there. No one's gonna do it at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. All right, so moving on to Longden. I don't think I've ever actually been in Longden. Have you guys been in Longden?
I have.
Yeah, I have.
It's nice.
They have a
It's
nice
really nice.
basement.
The rooms are really big. Showers are cold.
BR has really bad showers too.
Yeah.
And the RAs are like, we complained. Like, there's nothing we can do. Like, I don't stop like yelling at us.
Is there anything that you guys wish that DePauw had for freshman dorms?
Food inside the dorms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
For
Like
sure.
how it used to be. Like I know the bottom of Longden used to be
Yeah.
like a
The den.
cafe.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
den.
Yeah.
Like,
Or at least like a coffee shop in the bottom of a residence hall
Yeah.
would be kind of nice.
Mhm.
I just feel like living in South Quad's already so inconvenient.
Yeah.
Or
for
maybe like
nothing.
in the middle of South Quad, build like something like that's like
Yeah.
a coffee shop or a food
Yeah,
place.
Mhm.
So we don't
agree.
have to
I would definitely
walk
go
all the way
there.
across campus.
And it's
to
like
get
such a
food.
good place to do homework too, instead
Yeah.
of walking to like Roy.
I know.
Yeah, I agree. The walk from South Quad to
Any type of food.
To
It's long.
Yeah, food source.
Especially when it's cold like it is now.
Yeah.
So DePauw is actually in the process of building or wants to build a couple new residence halls. So if you guys were to build your dream residence hall,
Oh.
what would that look like?
Individual bathrooms.
Yes.
Like, at
The
the end of the day.
bathroom, the bathroom connected to your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jack and Jill.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
The
Like,
Jack
I
and
wouldn't
Jill.
have a problem like sharing with like
Yes.
2 other people.
Exactly. That'd be
I
great.
But
agree.
like the 40 is a lot.
It is a lot.
It's kind of
I have a friend and she's like, I have community style bathrooms, and she shares it with 2 people, and I'm like, that's not community style. Like if you're leaving your flat iron out, it's not community style.
If you leave anything out in our bathrooms, they'll just throw
Oh,
it
it's a
out.
good, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you leave, like your
gone.
soap or like a razor or something, it's gone. I think that it's time to go ahead and move on to the food and dining portion of living here at DePauw. So on campus, we have one main dining hall, and that's called Hoover Dining Hall. And we also have little, what do you guys call them?
Convenience
Cafes.
stores.
Yeah, convenience
The
stores,
cafes.
the cafes, the coffee shops on campus. One's in the GCPA, which is the Green Center of Performing Arts. One's in the library. We have the C-Store in the Union Building. And we have a couple off-campus options too. Let's just talk Hoover really quick. What's your guys' go-to food in the dining hall?
Chicken, like grilled chicken.
The grilled chicken. Grilled chicken's pretty good.
I always try and go to the home style line.
Yes.
They always have like really good rolls.
It's
and
usually
stuff.
long too.
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
trying to stay away from the spice station. They usually
Yeah.
have some funky looking stuff there.
Yeah, they do.
True.
I personally love the salad bar at Hoover.
Yes.
There's always so many good things on
The
there.
fruit bar at breakfast.
The
At breakfast is
Yes.
good. Like in the
Yes.
afternoon, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want cantaloupe again.
Yeah, I'm not a big melon fan.
Yeah,
why
they
do
just
they
throw
only
like
have melon?
cantaloupe and honeydew out.
Yeah,
and
I
like,
know.
I picked the
Yeah.
pineapple out.
I like get a full bowl.
I
Like,
had strawberries yesterday
Oh, really?
I didn't
missed
go to
out.
Hoover
I did
yesterday.
miss out.
At dinner. Yeah.
It's really easy to go off campus and spend money when really like you already paid.
You have
for your-
everything here.
I really need to stop going off campus and go to Hoover more often because they actually do really have a lot of options. And we'll answer a bunch of dining hall related questions at the end of this video because you guys asked some really good questions about that. Moving on to like the GCPA, Cafe Roy, or the C-Store? How often do you guys go to options that aren't Hoover?
I probably go to one of those every day.
Yeah.
Probably the bagels in the morning
Oh,
and their hot chocolate.
So good.
It's probably an every other day thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I had one this morning before
Love
my
that.
test.
Love that. I always go to the one in the GCPA. My go-to is either just a small coffee or a cold brew with room for cream, and then I really like the everything bagels toasted with butter. That's my order.
Asiago bagel for me.
Asiago.
And I always see you there.
Yeah, I know. We're
We
always
run
there
into each
together
other
at
all
the
the
same
time, yeah.
I've been super late going to class the past couple weeks, so I haven't made it. I like to just pass through.
Cafe Roy is great at the library because they stay open until about midnight, and I've definitely taken advantage of the late
I've
night
never
class.
been there.
I
You've
have.
never been to Roy?
I haven't.
I mean,
no.
like Cafe Roy? I thought they were closed at like 10:30.
I thought it was midnight. Maybe that was a finals week exclusive.
Yeah, they do stay open late during finals week.
I mean, I've been in Roy just for like orientation stuff, but I don't like going there to study and stuff. It's too
Really?
dark and dingy
need to
for
tear
me.
It is
down.
really dark and
Yeah.
dingy in there.
Yeah.
Like I
Gotta
can't
go.
focus in there.
It's really gotta go.
It makes me want to go to sleep instead of study.
It's like one of when you visit a campus, you're like, what's the library look like?
And
you have to
notice they don't take you
Yeah, no,
in
they're like,
there.
and this is it, and you like pass by it. It's
Yeah,
just
they
like
don't take you.
dusty. It's very dusty.
One of my favorite spots is actually Starbucks, which brings me to my next point of the off-campus options here at DePauw. So we have a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot.
That's a stretch.
There's
Yeah.
more than I thought there would be.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would agree.
There are like more places
yeah,
that we like
you're right,
haven't
you're right.
been.
There are a couple nice off-campus dining options. I feel like Green Castle has done a lot within the past couple years to kind of revamp their downtown. So we have Starbucks as an option. We have this place called Bridges, which is Italian food. Have you guys been there?
So good. I
have
keep
not.
saying I'm gonna go.
It's
We
really
should
good.
go.
We should go. Let's just
I had
go.
chicken
Yeah,
there
let's
the
all
other,
just go.
the last time I went, like chicken with like a bed of mashed potatoes. It was so
That
good.
sounds
That sounds
Like
like
this
great.
sweet sauce over top of it.
That
Okay.
sounds really
Damn,
good.
I'm like trying to go now.
And then they also just opened up a new place called Tap House Burgers. It was just Tap House
Yeah.
or Tap House,
24.
and then Bridges actually bought it. So now there's 2 restaurants by Bridges, which is really good because Bridges is a good restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to eat there. I heard that they have milkshakes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard
it's
those to
supposed
be
to be
really,
really
good.
good.
I almost went the other day because it was my half birthday. So I was celebrating.
Should have
But they're
celebrated.
everything's closed on Mondays.
Yeah, I know.
which is
Literally
really
The Duck.
weird.
The Duck, that's where I ended up. That's the
Duck.
only place that was open. I like tried to go to Taco Waffle.
Have y'all had Almost Home?
No,
I
I
haven't
keep saying I
tried
need to
it
go there too.
Almost Home's really good. It's really like home cooking food.
Another good part about the DePauw meal plan is that they actually give you $50 to spend out in downtown. You can't spend it at all these places, but I know that you can spend it at Scoops, I think, which is an ice cream place. And their
Marvin's.
ice creams is pretty good.
Taco
Marvin's.
Waffle.
Taco Waffle.
I didn't know that about Taco Waffle.
Almost Home.
Can you?
Almost home.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly,
know
that $50 flies though.
It
Like,
does.
I
once
never
get-
use it. I forget about it.
The Duck doesn't take it. They
The Duck
take
doesn't-
flex.
They take flex.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe I'll have to eat at the Duck then. More
Yeah,
often because they take
so
flex.
good.
If you need to like blow off money by the end of the year.
Pay
Duck
for
it.
everybody's dinner.
Yeah. On me.
Or just like leave a
a
really
nice
nice
tip.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You guys want to talk about your favorites at Marvin's or what all the
Yes.
what all the Marvin's hype is about?
No hype for me. I think it's disgusting.
I
That's
respect
fair.
that.
That's
I
fair.
respect
Yeah.
that 100%.
Yeah.
It's like frozen fried food.
Definitely
Yeah,
is.
that
but,
is
like,
literally
That's what
exactly
it is.
what it is.
Like Kraft mac and cheese, but fried.
I don't like the
Yeah,
the
me
mac and
either.
vibes.
Here's the
I
thing,
don't get the
though.
hype.
they deliver. They're open until 1 a.m. So
Too, girl.
so sometimes you just have to do it.
Yeah, it's a really
if you're
good
hungry.
it's a
Yeah.
really good late night snack.
Oh yeah.
If you're like grinding on that
Yeah.
study. And they have these things called Mac Bites, which I had never heard of until I came to Indiana. I don't know if that's like a Midwest thing.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had them before.
Okay, so yeah, I was
At the fair.
Okay. Because
Like a Kentucky thing.
Because I'd never heard of Mac Bites before, and I came here and everybody was like, Mac Bites, like you need to try these, and I was like, no, I don't.
They're
I
kinda
think
fun.
it's gross.
They're
I
fun.
think-
Like it's a nice.
I love
cool
macaroni.
concept.
Not a fan though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exact same.
Okay, pause though for real. Can
Oh,
we talk
I
about that
was gonna
Mexican? Did you not go last night to
Dahlia.
DePauw?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Wait, I thought it was tonight. The
No,
fajitas.
No,
That
it
was
was
last
last
night?
night.
dude,
I was
Anita
gonna go.
made queso and it changed
Bro,
my life.
everything
Oh my
was
gosh.
good.
Wait, what is tonight? I thought that
Salmon or lemon pepper chicken
Oh.
and wild rice.
We can talk about Anita's food.
Yeah, let's talk about Anita's food. So actually, something cool about all 4 of us is that we're all in Alpha Chi. So
Oh no, I can't.
we all live in our freshman residence halls because we just rushed in January. The house cook is named Anita, and she's literally so sweet, and she makes the best food. So we're really
That's
excited.
perfect. Bread is so
So
good.
good.
So we're all the bread.
Super
It's
excited.
She just leaves it out. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Anita,
she'll leave it out. Sometimes she'll come in.
put this away.
Her chapter, she left it out last chapter, and I went and
Oh,
got
yes.
more of the cheesy
Yeah.
bread.
Bro,
just, like,
the
snack.
garlic bread that she just leaves hanging out during chapter, and I haven't eaten all day. Like, of course I'm gonna take 5 pieces.
So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our question and answer series. So I had you guys submit questions on my Instagram, and make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram. It's at Rakow, so you don't miss out on an opportunity to ask me questions. Also make sure to follow at D3TV DePauw on Instagram. Look out for opportunities to ask me questions on there as well. But I'm just going to go through some of these questions that you guys asked me, and we're going to answer with our best possible responses. We kind of covered this already, but what's your favorite go-to thing to eat on campus? Like if you could eat anywhere on campus, what would you eat and where would it be?
I would go to Hoover. We take it for granted, but it's pretty good compared
pretty good.
to like bigger schools.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree 100%.
Hoover for me.
I also agree, Hoover. I feel like they do such a good job having a variety.
And mix it up.
Me
It's
too.
not always
For
the same
sure.
thing.
Yeah,
But then again, if I want a bagel, they always have bagels.
that's true. They always have bagels, and they always have the salad bar as a good go-to.
Yep.
I can't stand Hoover.
A concept.
I'd honestly probably just get a bagel from like,
Yeah.
Cafe Lager.
Cafe
Yeah.
or GCPA.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a bagel either, for sure.
Or like honestly, frozen food section in the C-store.
They have,
Say,
they
say
have a lot of-
bagel.
A bagel?
A bagel.
Bagel?
A bagel.
Wait, say bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel?
Bagel.
Bagel?
Like bagel.
Bagel. Okay, is dorm life cozy or crammed? This is a good one. It definitely depends on your residence hall.
Also
Yeah.
depends just like what you make of your room. Cause like first
Exactly.
semester my room sucked and like I hated being there. But me and my roommate redid it and like now like I love being in my room.
Mine's super cozy and homey. Like a lot of people comment when they come in there, it's like, oh, it's so homey in here.
Love
I room with my twin, so we put like all of our artwork up and like put some curtains up and
I love your room.
have like
I've never actually been to your
Me
room. I need to
either.
come. I need to come.
Yeah, it's cute.
Pull up.
I would say that my dorm has a good setup. Me and my roommate made the most of our room. Our room's like a weird shape. Like we have like a weird half wall, but we figured out how we can get both of our beds against the wall. So we have like a lot of big like space in the middle of our room, which is really nice.
Yeah, you do have a big space in the middle.
Yeah.
My roommate and I did like a pretty good job like coordinating everything, so I think it's kind of cozy. Although I really don't spend a lot of time in there. I'm normally out and about doing things. All right, next question. Can you have boys in your dorm? Someone legitimately asked this. They were curious.
I will say that they in some of the residence halls live on the same floor as you. So personally, my neighbors are boys.
Yeah,
so
my
yes,
neighbors
you
are
can.
boys as well.
Like
yeah.
in my dorm, like they're across the way, but like it's not like a guard dog stopping them. They walk through there all the time. I saw Sam this morning when I was going to the bathroom. I was like, hello.
I live on an all girls floor, so it alternates in mine. So like the first floor
Okay.
is girls, the second floor is boys, and it's like combined on the third and fourth. But guys are down there all the time.
Yeah.
Like my best friend's a guy, and he's over all the time.
Yeah.
So they're not like,
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one's watching us.
no,
Nope.
you're in
Sure.
college.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's it like living next to guys? I know for me personally, at first it was kind of weird, like me walking down the hall in my bathrobe, like in my towel, going to the shower.
I feel like you
with,
get pretty close with them.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not weird anymore.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'm like totally fine with it.
Yeah.
How easy is it to make friends in the residence hall?
I would say it's up to you to make the initiative. Like if you have your
Right.
door open or if you go and talk to people, you'll definitely make friends. But it's also super easy to just shut your door and
True.
not talk to people. So I'd say it's all initiative.
It's really
on
up
your
to
part.
you.
Really
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
My floor, like everyone shuts their door, but like we're super close with our neighbors.
Same, though.
So like she'll come banging on our door, and we know it's her whenever she comes. So like she knows it's us whenever we go over there. So
Yeah.
it's not. A lot of people keep their doors shut, but they know like you're always welcome in if they're there.
Yeah.
Overall, the dining and living experience at DePauw has been great. Of course, not every campus is perfect, but I found it easy to find food that I enjoy, the ability to make my room feel like home, and overall have a good academic experience because of my great living space.
What's up, you guys? Here I am in my freshman dorm. I thought that it'd be kind of fun to close out the show in my room since today's episode was all about dorm living and dining. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of the freshman experience. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Be sure to share if you're watching on Facebook, and be on the lookout for the next episode of the freshman experience coming 2 weeks from now. So that's going to be all for today's video, and I will see you guys next time.